Dear friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Rahul Sharma and I will be presenting before you the 13th module titled Market Positioning under the paper Tourism and Hospitality Marketing. After completing this module, you will be able to understand the concept of market positioning, use market positioning to gain competitive advantage, apply positioning strategies, and understand the concept of product differentiation. Introduction. Once a firm finalizes its target market segments to serve, it needs to select about what positions to occupy in those segments. A position of a product signifies about how a product is defined by consumers on vital characteristics. It simply refers to the place being occupied by product in the mind of the customer in comparison to the competing products. For the sake of convenience, a consumer generally organizes different products into groupings and position each product or service they are aware about in one or other groups, and even do the same for different companies in their minds. Consumers do so because they are burdened with data about different products and services and cannot reassess products or services every time they are making a buying decision. Marketers, in order to achieve the best possible positioning in comparison to the competition in the consumer's mind, plan positions that will give the greatest advantage to them. After selection of a market position, marketing mix of each selected target market is created to reach the planned positions. In the fast food restaurants business, McDonald's offer quality burgers at low prices to position itself as an affordable option in the marketplace. Let us discuss about different positioning strategies. There are multiple positioning strategies that a marketer can use. A marketer can position its products grounded on certain precisely defined product attributes, but this type of positioning can be highly risky. The attributes which are used to position a product needs to target at a benefit. Subway has been successful in positioning its offerings, that is subs or sandwiches, as a healthy alternative to fried foods. It offers the benefit of nutrition along with flavor and is valued by people, so such positioning is good. Product positioning should be such that is valued by consumers. The Stamford Hotel, located at Singapore, promotes itself as the tallest hotel in the Southeast Asia, but point to consider here is height of hotel is less valued by people. Most of the people who would visit a hotel will be interested into quality of service or food or location, etc., and very few in height of hotel. If one promotes a product attribute that is not usually associated as a benefit, the benefit must be communicated. The same is brilliantly done by a hotel in Singapore which is having a swimming pool at a height of 200 meters. This hotel attracts customers by promoting that they have a swimming pool in the clouds. One needs to understand that it is important to appeal to emotions of consumers in the hospitality sector. A product can also be positioned contrary to another product class. We can see many cruise ships are positioned against different vacation alternatives like themed resorts. You can find conference centers to position themselves contrary to hotels having conference facilities. Now, let us move our discussion to the next section of selecting and applying a positioning strategy. The task of positioning comprises of three basic steps that starts with identification of different types of competitive advantages, followed by selection of most preferred competitive advantage, and lastly with careful selection of a position to communicate the same to target audience. To differentiate itself from the competition, a firm needs to identify its competitive advantages. A firm can attain competitive advantage by offering the customers of the firm products at a comparatively low prices in comparison to competitors. Otherwise, competitive advantage can also be gained by charging high prices if your customers believe that you offer much better products or bundle multiple meaningful services along with your products in comparison to your competition. So, a firm needs to continuously keep track of the competitor products and associated prices to keep itself updated and competitive. Once a firm is able to create some competitive advantage, it is not an end. Rather, the firm needs to be more updated and regularly need to look out for imaginable enhancements in its products. Club Mediterranean USA, usually recognized as Club Med, effectively created a competitive advantage for itself by using a bundling strategy. Under this bundling strategy, the resort bundled different services like meals, tennis lessons, and drinks in one package with different options and removed the use of money at its resorts. In place of currency, the resort customers were given some kind of beads which they can use to buy drinks, etc. There are examples of success being achieved by using the opposite of bundling strategy also. Unbundling of products or services can also help in creation of competitive strategy. Until few decades ago, we were able to find multiple resorts using the American plan named bundling strategy. In this kind of bundling, the packages used to include food, stay, and beverages. Over the decade, the consumer preferences changed and all people were not interested into all kind of things that a resort would offer. Resorts started to unbundle their American plan with options in which number of meals were reduced or dance were added or drinks were skipped or golf or tennis options were added, etc. This type of unbundling helped consumers in making the best possible selection as per their need, and resorts were able to create a competitive advantage for themselves. One point to consider here is for foreign tourists who visit a new country having a different culture. That is, if a resort would offer an all inclusive package only, then it would not work in favor of that resort. The guest will be isolated from local culture due to this strategy, and no competitive advantage will be gained using this strategy. Firms needs to identify advantages that cannot be easily copied, and once an advantage is identified, firms should never stop for searching new ones, because how may ever strong be a competitive advantage is, it cannot be sustained forever. Now let us move to the next section of product differentiation. Every business is in search for a marketing strategy that can help it differentiate its products or services from similar products or services in the market. This is why firms resort to product differentiation. For a small firm, a product differentiation strategy can offer an advantage over its rivals or maybe in comparison to large companies. In the present scenario, hospitality sector is flooded with so many me too or identical offerings. For a firm or a hotel or maybe a restaurant to be different, identification of competitive advantage using differentiation is must. In the hospitality sector, differentiation can happen over multiple parameters. Number 1. Differentiation based upon physical characteristics. Classic hotels like that of the Taj, Mumbai, differentiate themselves based on the past splendor. The multiple 5-star to 7-star heritage hotels and resorts in Rajasthan in India were palaces in the past, and today also they encash on these characteristics. The architecture of these hotels with the traditional Rajputana interior designs masterfully blend with the luxuries of 21st century. The owners of these hotels definitely understand that differentiation should be so that it excites the consumers. In case of Rajasthan Palace hotels, it is the chance to experience royalty that is definitely creating excitement among visitors and thus differentiation. The Diwane Khas, covered with innovative paintings and mirror work, is major differentiation factor for the heritage hotel Samod Palace in Rajasthan. Number 2. Differentiation based on service. As discussed above, there are multiple heritage hotels in Rajasthan, India. All these heritage hotels try to offer best of the traditional Rajputana royal experience to guests. If we take example of Hotel Samod Palace, built 475 years ago, which is architecturally fascinating and visually enchanting, brings an impeccable standards in luxury and charm, and offer many services like that of Ayurvedic massage, currency exchange, safe deposit vaults, horse and camel safaris, walking tours with guides of the complete palace, etc. By offering services that benefit the target market, can help a firm achieve service differentiation, but only until the point these services are not copied by the competition. A firm needs to avoid the unwanted differentiation which is created when bad level of service is generally offered by a firm. In order to change the unwanted differentiation, generally ownership or management needs to be changed. The golden rule to offer that kind of service to a person which you yourself would like to receive if being in the other person's place. A study was conducted on consumers in the mature market, that is beyond the age of 55 years, and it was found that mature audience put a high value on comfort, efficiency, ease of use and all other features that would help them to overcome incapacities of aging. Number 3. Differentiation based on personnel. Good employees can change the fortunes of any company. A company can achieve a robust competitive advantage by hiring and retaining talented people in comparison to its competitors. Southwest Airlines, a low-cost airlines, openly claims that any competitor can imitate its low-cost business model, but would find it extremely difficult to produce the spirit that Southwest employees carry while giving service to their customers. Personal differentiation is highly dependent on a customer contact people. Any company needs to carefully identify and choose its customers contact staff based upon required skills and knowledge, and needs to train them well to handle even the most difficult type of customers or difficult customer interaction situations. There are certain qualities required in customer service personnel to help create differentiation. These service personnel needs to be courteous, friendly, respectful, consistent in offering customer service, accurate in offering customer service, empathetic towards customers, able to communicate clearly with customers, and quick in offering service. Number 4, differentiation based on location. Location can act as a strong differentiator for many companies. A hotel which is sea facing can enjoy an advantage due to its location over other hotels in the same city which do not face sea. Other examples of advantage could be of a hotel that faces a famous park in comparison to other hotels situated away from that park. Motels that are situated right off a highway exit can enjoy better occupancy rates over others. Hotels near to international airports can also enjoy better occupancy rates. Hospitality firms needs to carefully finalize their location away from areas of high crime rates. Think of a restaurant chain that offers food as per the need and taste of people living in tier 2 and tier 3 cities of North India. Then the firm should open its restaurants in these types of cities only. Hospitality firms are needed to carefully identify the geographic factors that had helped them in expansion of their business in the past to decide for any future expansions. The taste and preferences of people across different geographies change. McDonald's offer different menu items that seriously vary in taste across different countries of the world. Number 5, differentiation based on image. Image can act as a source of competitive advantage. A firm, based upon its image or personality created by its logo and other associated symbols or its promotions, etc., may differentiate itself from its competitors. Image is a very strong differentiator even in those scenarios where competing offers look alike. Image differentiation makes buyers perceive a difference in a firm's offering based on brand image or company image. So, for hospitality firms, it is essential to establish those images which differentiate them from the rest in the market. In the case of tropical visitor locations, the advertisements from different resorts and hotels in the area are generally similar, and it is very difficult for customers to choose one amongst them. Almost in all of the advertisements, the hotels in tropical locations would showcase long clean beaches and good hospitality, etc., that do not differentiate one from the another. If in some tropical area a hotel is able to create an image of most affordable native hotel with best service, it can gain a serious competitive advantage. This image must be supported by everything that the company says and does. Ginger Hotels by Tata Group are able to create a niche for itself by offering clean and affordable option for travelers. Before initiating an image creation strategy, any firm needs to understand three perspectives. Number one, features of the property. Number two, community. And number three, target market. Ritz-Carlton Hotels have differentiated itself based on the image of quickest service. Whenever a call is made to Ritz-Carlton Hotels, it is always picked up before the third ring would finish, creating a positioning of fast service. An effective image always helps in building product's character and its associated value position. Nike is not so popular amongst youngsters that are of less than 24 years old. This segment prefers shoes that conveys the image of extreme sports and like many other alternative brands but Nike. Moving on to the next section, let us discuss about how to choose an appropriate competitive advantage. Think of a company that is fortunate enough to identify multiple possible competitive advantages. Now this company needs to identify or select a particular competitive advantage to build its positioning strategy. It has been proposed by multiple marketing experts that even in case of having many benefits or multiple competitive advantages, only one benefit should be used to attract the target market. A company needs to select a unique selling proposition for each brand it carries in the market and should stick to it. This unique selling proposition associated with each brand is based on attributes of high importance to the associated product category. Ritz-Carlton Hotels always endorses itself as a value leader. The basic and most commonly used competitive advantages are best quality, best service, best value, minimum price, and best location. A company would select one or the other attribute to position itself and will continuously hammer the target audience with messages related to this attribute and would wish to take the top of the mind share of target market to become the best known and remembered. In the present times, when total market is fragmented into multiple small segments, firms try those positioning strategies which would appeal to more than one segments. Hotel Samod Palace promotes itself as a top heritage hotel in Rajasthan and a best destination wedding location. It gives guests a chance to experience royalty and also to see the original authentic Rajasthani forts. By doing this, Hotel Sumod Palace can attract both kind of people who want to visit forts and Havelis and those who do not. Now let us discuss about different positioning errors. While selecting an appropriate positioning strategy, a firm needs to avoid all three of the positioning errors that we will now discuss. Number one, under positioning. When a firm is not able to position itself at what it intended to be is called under positioning. It can be judged that a firm is under positioned if the people in its target market are not able to fully understand the speciality of the firm's products or services, or buyers only have vague idea about the firm's products or service offerings. Number 2, over positioning. This would happen when target market is having a very narrow picture of the company or its brands. Number 3, disorganized positioning. This is also called as confused positioning. When audience in the target market are having a confused image of the firm or its associated brands, disorganized positioning or confused positioning has happened. Now the next section is about selection of differences. All the brand differences are not meaningful and all do not carry characteristics of a good differentiator. Every listed difference needs to be evaluated from the perspective of cost to the company and the benefits each would offer. So, a hospitality firm needs to carefully identify ways to differentiate itself from the rest. In the process of selecting a differentiator for creating a position, multiple parameters needs to be considered. Number 1, importance. The difference selected should be valuable to target audience. In case of a jungle safari, personal safety is always considered as the top benefit. Number 2, distinctiveness. The selected difference is unique with the firm and no competitor in the near future will be able to imitate it, or the differences cannot be easily copied by competing firms. Number 3, superiority. The differences selected is superior across all other ways by which the target market may obtain similar benefits. Number 4, communicability. The difference should easily be communicated to the target audience effectively. Number 5, pocketability. The selected difference would not increase the cost of product or service, or it would not make the product or service inaccessible to the target audience in terms of affordability. Number 6, profitability. The company should be able to introduce the difference profitably to the target market. In the end, let us summarize the complete discussion. A position of a product signifies about how a product is defined by consumers on vital characteristics. It simply refers to the place being occupied by product in the mind of the consumer in comparison to competing products. A marketer can position its products grounded upon certain precisely defined product attributes, but this type of positioning can be highly risky. Product positioning should be such that it is valued by consumers. If one promotes a product attributes that is not usually associated as a benefit, the benefit must be communicated. A product can also be positioned contrary to another product class. The task of positioning comprises of 3 basic steps that starts with identification of different types of competitive advantages, followed by selection of most preferred competitive advantage, and lastly with careful selection of a position to communicate the same to target audience. Thank you.